one chick. She's a bad girl. Who is she?
Your,
Your
your
mama.
mama.
Your mom.
I'm your boy Bubs.
Hey man, your boy Anamezi, man. What's going on? Hey, look, it's been a long time coming. I am so sorry that we have been away from y'all. You know what I'm saying? We had some, you know what I mean? A lot life be lifing. That's what I'm gonna say. Life be lifing. Look, man, and in a brief moment in time, you know what I'm saying? Bub be super duper working, you know what I'm saying? I be super duper working, you know what I mean? I battled Charlie Clips. If nobody know, I whooped his ass.
No, that's the y'all wait. Let us wait on that. Okay, we got to introduce that properly. You feel me? You can't just casually throw that in there.
Footage coming out soon.
Yeah, footage coming out soon, man. Like I said, shout out to Charlie Clips, man. Shout out to everything. But hey yo, I got a friend on here. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like an older brother to me. You know what I'm saying? Always been like an older brother to me. You know what I mean? Always, you know what I mean? Dan, you tripping? Stop punching niggas, stop doing this, stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Always, yeah. Stop punching police officers and yeah, man. We got Prada Chave in the building, man. What's up, my guy?
What's good with y'all, man? Shout out to, you know what I'm saying, 412 up here, you know what I'm saying, VA satellite to New York. About to get into it, man.
Man, look, we missed a lot of shit that was been going down with the Pittsburgh Steelers, y'all, man. What the first and foremost, we got Aaron fucking Rodgers. What type of buffoonery is this? I would never imagine Aaron Rodgers in the black and gold, though.
He took a championship from us, so he owes us one.
That's a good point.
This is reparations. All right. This is reparations.
So he would make history, would he not? Like he would make history for being the first person to beat a team if he were to win a Super Bowl this year.
Yes, he would be the first to, yes.
Yeah. I think he would, yeah.
Yeah, he would be the first to actually beat a team, join the team he beat, and then win a Super Bowl. That's
the closest. The closest, I think. Shout out to another, you know, hometown hero. You know, one of the goats of the quarterbacks, Joe Montana. When he went to Kansas City, he got to the championship game. So he was one step of facing his old team, which would be the 49ers. So I think that was like, I think that was at 94, 94, yeah, 93,
95. 94. No, 94.
Yeah, 94, yeah.
Yeah, man. So what's our take on that, man? Bub, how you feel?
I'm fine with it. I mean, it's like this. There was no choice that we had that I would have been excited for.
Right.
Russ, whatever. Justin Fields,
whatever.
Who else is out there?
Ducky from Land Before Time. Whatever.
Yeah, Launchpad McQuack. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? It could have been. It could have been. We got the best of the choices.
Yeah, no, for real.
So, and now he already said it. He's a 1-year rental, right? He's a 1-year rental. He's doing things that we've never seen him do, like mentor people.
Right.
So cool. All right, it is what it is because I'm mad that they passed on Shador. I'm still sick about that.
Bro. Let's talk about that.
I'm mad about Miss Shador. The best next option, in my opinion, was Rodgers. So we got him, even though he had us dangling on the vine, like we some thirsty dudes at the club. They were just out there like, come on, you coming, Aaron? You coming? Let me get your number. Like we out here just really fiending for the dude. We got him. Okay, cool. Now I'm like, okay. So I just on the quarterback front. I'm Chave, I'm gonna let you go on the rest. I ain't gonna go no further than the quarterback front.
Yeah, go ahead, Chave. How you feel?
Well, with the Shador thing, guys, this was bigger than the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's bigger than any team. This had to come down to the NFL and one particular owner. See, Jerry Jones is a very powerful person.
Indeed.
Very powerful person. So when he had that meeting with Deion Sanders, the meeting, for the most part, was about him possibly being a coach and drafting Shador. But I think they did not see eye to eye where I think he was about to give, like Jerry was about to give the bag. Like he might have gave like $1 billion, but I think Deion wanted to be the general manager while doing that, which Jerry Stephen Jones, his son, is that. So since he didn't do that and went against the grain, he made that call. If you notice on draft night, there was one particular whistleblower, but they disclosed it. Now, the only way you could disclose that is if it's interfering in your business. So that means that you're an owner. So
Right.
I feel that he slipped, and NFL, because of Jerry Jones and who the Dallas Cowboys are, one of the, even though they're delusional fans, the base makes bread. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely they haven't won in eons. Shit, like having these kids haven't even seen them.
And let me intervene. Let me interject real quick because I think Dallas fans and a lot of fans got this mixed up. Me and Bub talk about this very religiously. For people to say that Dak Prescott is not a good quarterback, it's malarkey.
Absurd.
It's malarkey.
Yeah, it's absurd.
It's malarkey. I would love
top 10. I mean, not that. Excuse me. Prescott is definitely top 10 at times.
Yo, he was just in MVP conversation.
MVP candidate, yeah.
He was just in MVP. How could you then do people understand how hard it is? Like we have a friend, me and Chave, and even Bub knows who he is. We have a friend called Jake Shafina, one of the best people from our region. You know what I'm saying? At a certain point in time, you know what I'm saying? It was hard for him. It was hard for him to gain momentum like that. There's only a certain select few that come out of our region that actually prosper. It's not a lot, but there is a good selective few, and there is some greats from here. But also at the same point, like, stop acting like Dak Prescott ain't take y'all bum asses to the damn playoffs 5-6 times. Like, come on, bro. Like, I mean, with one receiver. Come on, think about it. They did not have Amari Cooper for 2 years and still went to the playoffs both years.
Yes, facts.
Yeah, I mean, they had what's the running back's name? Old fat
Elliott.
Yeah, Ezekiel Elliott, Chitlin cuz. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Chitlin cuz. I never heard that about him yet. I never heard Chitlin.
Like, he really moved like a chitlin. You ever see it like a chitlin move? Hold on, Pete. You see how a chitlin move? Like when you dangle it, like he just be like, I think it's just be, I don't know what he be doing, yo. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Then they had Tony Pollard, which he was turning up for a little bit, but
then he got hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a great 1-2 punch. Jason Witten was really the number one receiver on that team, for real. And they still had a stud defense. They always had an athletic defense. So, but the thing is with Prescott, with that, he was the motor. However he went, the team went. Hey, if he was throwing for 500, he's throwing for 500.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, however he went, the team went. And Dak, he can throw the ball, but then he had those brain farts, and it's like, yeah, he's gonna lose first round. It don't matter. He's gonna lose at Niners. He's gonna, you know what I'm saying?
That has always been Dak Prescott's alma mater, bro. He always lose first round. Like, he always does. That's kind of like the Steelers, though. We always lose first round too. Every
Yeah,
time
for the last I would say
8
since
years, 8 years.
2016. That's the last time we was in the AFC Championship game against the Pats.
Okay, so let's take it here. All
And
right.
that no call from Jesse James when he got that was a touchdown. All right, I digress.
And
Man,
hold on. That was the difference from us having home field advantage and being on the road, which we did go on the road, bust ass pause. And you know what I'm saying? You see what we did. That was the infamous YouTube, Facebook Live with Antonio and Bell.
Right.
Got out and everything. And then we got our, tail kind of handed to us.
We lost to the Jags, man. We lost to the Jags.
We lost to the Jags the next year in the division.
But that's the last year we went to the Super Bowl. I mean, playoff, or won a playoff game actually. So
the last time we won a playoff game was, I do believe,
17. It was 17.
No, but I think we had a bye week.
We was going to the Super Bowl in 17. We went to the AFC Championship in 17.
16.
No, that was 16. That was 16.
That was 16.
Okay. All right.
17 is when Ben Roethlisberger threw 5 picks, two for touchdown, Smith and Ramsey.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that sounds like the same thing that happened with the Browns in 2020.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. So look, we lost Najee. We lost George Pickens. Bub, come on, yo. Like,
Listen,
come on.
Hey, yo, I told you after year one.
Hold on, time out, Bub.
After year one, I say he's too immature. He's talented in the mug. But guess what? Good riddance to bad rubbish. I'm cool. I'm cool with him being gone.
And just newly, we got rid of Minkah Fitzpatrick. Now, bro, listen. I have never in the 40 years that I've ever watched football, I've never seen the Steelers do shit like this. Never. So, okay, first of all, okay, we lost them, right? But we also acquired DK Metcalf. Oh my God. Juan Thornhill. Oh my God.
Average.
He's a Super Bowl champion. Calm down. Let it go. He is.
So what? The placeholder for the goddamn Philadelphia Eagles. I don't care.
We got big play Slay. We got
Jalen Ramsey.
Hold on, Jonnu Smith. People are sleeping on him.
He's a great pick. He had 900 yards more than fucking Travis Kelce.
Yes. And listen to this. I know Arthur Smith. He's going back to that 12 personnel we was talking about. Like, that's exactly what
he's going to go 13. He gonna go 13. He got 3. He really got 4. He got 3.
He got 4.
He got Connor Hayward, or is he
considered?
That tight end room is looking heavy. That tight end room's heavy.
Good luck, especially with Aaron Rodgers release.
Think about this, though. Think about this. You inside the 10-yard line, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the left side, split wide, you got DK. Tight end on the left, you got Freiermuth. Tight end on the right, you got Washington. And split out right, you got Jonnu. Inside the 10. You got everybody over 6'5". Inside the 10, hey yo, that's a killer red zone offense.
I agree.
With the new rookie.
And you know what? That has been
Caleb in the back.
Hey, yo, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's been our biggest problem in the last 7 years of Steeler football. Our red zone offense has been atrocious. Like, it's been bad.
Yeah.
It's been bad.
But why? Why has it been bad?
Because, man, it's not even the play calling, man. Like, for
All
real.
right, no, penalties. All right, penalties.
Yes.
We would be on the first, and then that's number one. Penalties.
That's one.
Stupid penalties. Offset, not setting, offsides, holding. There's been plenty of times last year where we scored and they get called back.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, that's one.
Now, but there's another one. There's another reason. Poor decision making from the quarterback.
Speak about it. Expound, please.
There are times where GP will be wide open, or if they're trying to force the ball to GP, someone else will be wide open. They'll miss Freiermuth. Or they'll miss Najee on a swing pass. Or Jalen Warren on a swing pass. There has been bad decision making by quarterbacks. Either you can't see over the line Russell Wilson, you miss people Kenny Pickett, or if you're Justin Fields, you're just going to run it anyway.
Little heads, Pickett.
Let's not talk about Mitch Trubisky. He's trash. But my man Mason, I quit. I ain't that. But my man Mason, though, Mega Mason.
Hey, look, man, we're going to cut this malarkey out, yo. We going to stop this shit with Mason, bro. This got to stop, yo. Like, this Mason, like, bro. Yo, okay,
hey, look,
so
before they sat Rodgers, I was acting like the dude was a gummit. I was like, I'm gonna roll with whoever here, and that was Mason. Mason was here. I was like, Mason.
Aaron Rodgers was coming regardless. Aaron Rodgers was.
I've been told Bub this. He didn't believe me.
Everybody, that's what they said. Until I don't care until they sign the
throwing and catching with DK in California, I said, okay, it's good.
Yeah,
people got to understand what was going on.
But in the NFL, I don't believe crap until they sign.
Hold on.
I see all the rumors.
I get it,
trade rumors.
But
I don't care.
Listen, you got to look at it like this as well. Aaron Rodgers just got married in March. So if he was on a honeymoon, on his little whatever, the Steelers respected it. It was already confirmed,
high, bro. He wasn't going through nothing.
He was chilling. He was like, he was doing all that. He just got married.
Hey, he was introducing his girl to,
so you already know he was lit.
Girl to ayahuasca and all that shit. blue chew and all that. I'm just saying, like.
So let's talk about now, since Aaron Rodgers is here, you know what I'm saying? The quarterback room for the development for the rookie, which is Howard. Now, I want to talk about this. Is very crucial because now Ben's going to be in the building. He's friends with Rodgers. I believe Ben will be more in the building because of Rodgers. They are friends.
If I was Ben, I want to punch the shit out of Aaron Rodgers, yo.
Don't think he did. Don't think he didn't, bro.
I mean, you win, you lose.
Know what it is? I'm competitive, bro. Like, I'm not with none of that shit. I will drop that nigga sippy cup anytime I see him.
It was 15, 18 years ago. It's done.
Cool. That's cool. Listen. There's some furniture moving in this motherfucker.
Hey,
I ain't gonna try to tell you.
If you're gonna slide somebody, slide Rashad Spinning-Hall. If you're gonna slide,
yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Like this was one of the greatest Super Bowls, but you gotta understand, just like how Dallas was in '95 when there was one state. Shout out to Lenny, everybody, Wayne. That year we won, but the town won, so we was happy. The age was happy, but we lost that to Dallas. That game was similar to like that. Mendenhall did a fumble, a turnover in the and not just the playoffs, in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a wrap. It was a wrap. Coached and motivated by the middle linebacker. I'm trying to think of the kid's name. Not Hawk, the other one. That's Matthews. Yeah, Matthews was talking on the sideline with him. Exactly. Kevin Green was like, yeah, it's time. So you got to get a Steeler killer to basically Steeler. But what about if you hire a Steeler killer? become a
But
Steeler.
because they had who was their defensive coordinator? He was Dom Capers.
And that was a Steeler too.
He was the DC, yeah.
Yep, you gotta have Steeler killers, man, to take us out, and that's what the league is
They
building.
had Cornell Lake as a DB coach. They had the Steelers in their whole defense.
Yes, they know the whole thing, and that's the difference from Hines already being in and Hines just now getting in now. That's the difference. That's the difference from Ben having 3. Ben having 3. Ben's number 2 on my list. I don't give a damn what no one say.
Woo,
I don't give a damn. I'm taking him over Corey. I'm taking
Ben's
him
number
over.
2 what? Ben's number 2 what? Quarterback of all times?
Yeah, I would be debating that sometimes. Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
wow.
I can't even.
Listen here.
If he beat Aaron Rodgers, that's big. Because he beat Kurt Warner, an MVP champion, right? Then you know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers and Hasselbeck. And Hasselbeck is a top, you know what I'm saying?
He's not.
No, I'm talking about in percentage. I'm talking about in percentage.
I'll put it to you this way. If he now I would agree with that if he would have actually did something with AB and Le'Veon Bell. Because that was the best Steeler offense that we ever had.
Dynasty. But that just shows how great
did something with that.
Brady was, man. That's why he's considered the GOAT. Because without Brady being in the NFL, Ben's winning 4 or 5.
I can agree with that.
I dare somebody say that.
I can agree with that.
What are you talking about? Okay, you know what? I'll definitely say that he's getting 4. I'll give you that. Okay, Peyton Manning gets the other, he gets an extra 1. Now he got 3. All right, I'll give you that.
Shoot, I tell you one thing. Without Tom Brady, Phillip Rivers win 1.
I mean, possibly, but I can't see nobody beating Ben besides Brady, honestly. Besides Mahomes.
Phillip Rivers was a gun, bro. He was a gun.
Yes, he was. But look at the record that basically Ben had. A couple of times he got us at the end. That's that. We whooped his ass. He came in storming. He came in storming after, of course, the great Drew Brees gets traded to, you know what I'm saying, the Saints. You know what I'm saying? He came in flaming. He was part of that 3 drafted with Ben
on the defenseless. Put Ben on a defenseless Colts. Do they win? And put Peyton Manning with a defenseful Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yes,
you see what I'm saying? I hear you. I hear you. But I always say this: defense matters, and we talk about teams.
Yeah, it does.
You see what I'm saying? It's
team matters. Team matters.
Brady won because hold on. Brady won because he was on some top defenses. Early in his career, he was pedestrian. He was He was just above regular. He was just above regular. But then the defense carried him to his own, to his able to develop in the greatness.
Well, that's the same thing. That's the same thing with Joe Montana in the first 2 championships over early with Ronnie Lionel.
That's true.
I totally understand it.
You're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. But Joe Montana got MVPs. But also, though, he got Jerry Rice, who is...
Yeah, like, what are you talking about? So that goes back to Animal. That goes back to Animal saying the Killer Bee season, we were supposed to have 2 championships.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm yelling.
To now. Like, that 12 years. But hold on. How many did Brady get? Because he lost 2 previous 7 years before that to Eli.
Listen, man.
In 08,
the person who he lost to. The man single. Hold on.
I hate that. I hate the quarterback conversation because quarterbacks don't defend grass. Quarterbacks throw. They don't defend grass. So I hate that. Oh, like so you're trying to say because Eli beat Brady twice, that he's better than Brady? No, he's better than that defense. He
No,
beat
I'm
that
not
defense
saying that, but
continuously.
he has
Michael
Brady's number.
Strahan and Justin Tuck and O.C.
Yeah,
Umenyiora.
exactly the
Man, and
defense,
yo,
but
Danny,
they're Hall of
hold on, wait,
Famers.
wait,
So hold
hold on.
on,
Let me
I'm
get my
not
point.
understanding what you're saying, but
Let me get
I
to my
understand
point.
what you're saying.
Let me come to a period. Let me come to the period just real quick. So O.C. Justin Tuck, O.C. Umenyiora, and Michael Strahan, they're the ones that actually changed the game for him and did just enough so Eli could have a few good plays in these games. They were miraculous plays.
Hold on. You can't say
Hold on,
good
I'm
play.
almost there. I promise, I'm almost there. So when I say that the defense matters, and it's a lot to it, right? We just talk about quarterback play. Just quarterback play. I'm trying to take the championships off of it and only add that at the end. Quarterback
I'm
play.
going with quarterback play.
Ben is not that. Ben is not two.
How can you say that when he got one of the greatest drives in the fucking Super Bowl? That shit was as good as fucking Montana.
Hold on, I can't agree with that, bud. Ben is one of them, bro. He's one of them.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
But he's not taken.
I'm saying
I'm taking Peyton over him. I'm taking Joe Montana. I'm taking John Elway. I'm taking Dan Marino.
No, okay, check this out. You said you take Dan
Marino,
John
Elway,
number one,
I'm not
but
taking
he's the
Elway over
Iverson in Charles Barkley in NFL. We know that. He was our first Hall of Famer, period. He changed the game. That's when you know a player is that great. But what I'm saying is the 4 championships that Brady got in the last half of the career of the last teen millennial in the 2020s with Tampa Bay. I'm telling you that at least 1 or 2 of those, if Ben didn't have to face Brady, goes back to when you said when they cheated with the Jesse shit. That 2016 and 17, we were supposed to win that shit back to back.
We were.
Yeah, we were supposed to, but like I said,
we were.
Tom Brady existed.
What happened? What did they do? They didn't give us it. They gave it to Philly. The Pats won twice, 1-1, came back Atlanta and lost to Philly. So you're saying that 1-1, Ben ain't gonna win that? With that
I didn't say he wouldn't. See that's what y'all gotta let me cook a little bit. I didn't say he wouldn't. Right? I'm not saying he wouldn't have won one without Brady. He'd have won even a couple of them. But as Animal said, Philip Rivers would have got another one, and like you said, Peyton probably would have got another 1 or 2. And shoot, let's not skip the Ravens because it was a 3-team in the early 2000s. It was a 3-team rotation. It was.
I ain't gonna lie. Wait
a
minute.
Was the Patriots, the Ravens, and Steelers.
Time out. I ain't gonna lie. Alex Smith would have got 1 too. Fight me, add me. I don't care. Alex Smith would have got 1.
Playing for who?
Kansas City.
Nah, that's the year. That's the year AB caught that pass. That's when I looked at Ben. When they
Alex
did that
Smith
pass,
was not nice for 2
Ben
years.
purposely threw over through the tip and
for 2 years.
Shifts back, catches it while 2 defenders is right there to defend the ball and scores a touchdown.
Okay, so we veering off from what we really should be talking about. You know what I'm saying? We always do this shit. It's crazy. If you hear on the podcast, please like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Talk to us in the chat. Do whatever. I don't know how to really pop up the comments yet, but I'm gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? On the next shit. You know what I'm saying? So look, yo. Okay, so the real question is, why are the Steelers doing this?
They're just trying to go all in right now, Animal. That's what they're trying to do. They're doing all their chips and everything right now.
This is a retirement home, Chave. This is a retirement home.
Hey, man, look.
42.
Something can be done.
32.
Hey.
34. Darius Slay, 34.
Let me get a second real quick. As Shay was saying, it's win now. And you can't win now with rookies and inexperience.
Yo,
It's hard
let
to
me
win
ask you
You
a
now.
gotta have
question,
the vets. You gotta have the
Bub,
vets. You gotta have the
Bub,
vets.
Bub, are you wearing FUBU in 2025?
Yes, actually, yeah.
Man, shut the hell up. You going against the grain. See, that's what I'm saying.
Hey
You always
yo,
doing that
I'm
shit.
telling you. Look, because Fubu got revived by the actively black company. I support
Yeah, they
black
did. They got
businesses,
some new
so
shit. They
I
do
got a
got
Okay,
some new
Fubu
shit. I
shirt
was
from
just
the
thinking that.
actively black
better brand.
company.
Hold on, better brand. Dada. You wearing Dada?
I ain't wear it back then.
Yeah, I'm not wearing Dada. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not wearing Kangos right now. I'm not, but these are premier, you know what I'm saying, name brands back in our day. You feel what I'm saying? So Jalen Ramsey was a premier corner. They got rid of Minka. Hold on, time out. But they got rid of Minka for Jalen Ramsey. He's playing safety.
And John Smith.
And Jonnu Smith. So I want to add to this. You gotta look at the defense. You gotta hear me out, Animal. So you gotta look at the defense, right? You gotta look at what we did in the draft. First of all, they rated the Distiller defense. The still current line is number one, right? Now you got the air rushers. We got 4 air rushers, 2 that are all pro worthy, right? Then the middle linebackers, we got like 7 middle linebackers, bro. They're all head knockers, white boys, and a couple black
coming back.
Right? So now you look at the corners. Now they're going to determine. Now, Slade's coming off of championship. Okay?
He is.
Now, and he was the one that stood up to the bully when they was playing squabble up last year when we played them in the fight. He went out on the end zone. And then what happened? Najee fucking fumbles.
Nah, facts.
So, gone. He was gone from that. You lost the state rivalry? You're out of here. You're out of here. I still follow him like, hey, hope you do your thing in the Chargers and everything. But you're out of here. So Slay is looking good. But now we got Ramsey with Porter. Now you got to understand this. They're going to show him because he gets sloppy trying to be slick. And he be getting exposed sometimes. That's why he's not number 1. He's top 3. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
DB right now. Patrick Surtain Jr., you already know, bro.
Yeah,
that
he's
nigga
a
sticking.
monster, yo.
He's a monster. His dad was a monster.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Just like Joey now was a monster. Junior is very good. He could be great at times. But I think now having veteran, you know what I'm saying, presence with a champion, which is Darius Slay, and then another champion, which is, you know what I'm saying, Ramsey, you know what I'm saying, it will add more to it. Now you got to understand we got Elliott. We got baby.
Hey, LeBaron said they are making sure they're being competitive, absolute ball players. You are tripping, and Dada is trash.
LB, my
Yo,
dog. Hey, what up, though?
No, but Baron's right. But listen, Baron's right. So, like I said, they have right now that defense is basically competitor sleeper worthy. If you look at it on paper, everybody has to be healthy. That's number 1. Everybody's going to have to Kozuk and follow the lead. You know what I'm saying? The energy is going to have to be up. You know what I'm saying? We got some great draft picks. We got some great draft picks on our defense. Great. Like, I'm talking about this guy could be a Casey Hampton type. That's how serious this is. And that's great that Ironhead's son, you know what I'm saying, Cam is still playing at a high level. If you notice, nose guards can play high level until like mid-30s. You know what I'm saying? Look at fucking, what's his name? Wolford. He was like 38, 37. Still fucking going to the Pro Bowl. So that, like I told you, the D-line, it's good. We remember we got them boys from Texas. We got them boys number 95. Man, like these guys are developing. They're getting bigger. They're getting stronger. I'm very excited about the defense. Like, I'm really excited. it's about to be Blitzburg again. Now that means that the 3-4 is going to warm up, but then when we put on schemes, we're going to do what, of course, Buzz was talking about, the Dawn Capers. Blitzburg is back. Now,
They're not
we're
doing
going
that.
Barron said, "What's up with the D line? How's the D line looking?"
D-line right now is rated in pro football #1. It's better than any line right now.
We'll see. We'll see how in practice, especially when they play.
I've been looking at the practice.
Look, but when they play teams like the Ravens and they gotta square up against King Henry and they gotta play that.
That's what I'm saying. That's Samoan. That's Samoan.
Play action. They gotta play that play action again, and it came down to responsibilities. Right?
Yeah.
So during the playoff game, the responsibility, if you watch the first half, was TJ Watt. I don't care what happens, you hit Henry. Yeah, all Lamar did was pull the ball.
I love that you said that. I love that you said that. This is why Patrick was gone. Because I got this clip I want to send y'all.
Hey, I'm about to invite
with the breakdown of Mitchell. Like the last 2 years. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The YouTube kid with the braids. He's from the Bird, got the little mustache. Old boy, you know, little Rasta dude that be in the computer. It's always dark. Him. So, you know what I'm saying? Wearing like a doobie, like a little scully and shit. Yeah, I'm trying to remember his name, but he had the report, and it was correctly how I felt as well, because they were showing the plays, like the play against Henry, sit down. The other one against Early, the tight end, he hesitated. He's not looking like all pro. So send him back to his draftees. Let them try to figure out, try to run it, because Tua got to do it.
That was just Minka. That was just Minka. Because the second half, right?
I sent LeBaron. Hold on, time out. I sent LeBaron a motherfucking invite, so he might just pop in.
Any Bulldog is welcome.
All clap it up for LeBaron. Nigga, come in, LeBaron. Fuck that. Come on,
all Bulldogs are welcome.
Yeah, let's go.
Especially if you're a Bulldog from Lincoln. All Bulldogs are welcome.
No, facts. Okay.
So like the defense is great, right? We could all agree that, you know what I'm saying, it's optimistic, but if you look on the paper how deep we are, we looking really serious, and the defense has been doing their thing. Top 1, top 2 the last couple of years. I expect Watt to get paid. That's why they did what they did, because that frees up money from Minka, about $15 million more. So that's why that had to happen. So now on the offense, like I said, offense, I'm very excited for the offense. See, let's just get to where the trenches are. And like Barron said, the D-line, now the O-line. Very excited about the O-line, because if you remember, we got who? Yes, that guard center that was from Washington. Yeah, the Huskies. So now, mind you, he was a year older. So the rookie, them two were all elite college players, right? First team, right? Yeah. They went against each other. They're about to do it now. What do you think is about to happen? Okay. So then we got, your Bama guy. I like him, Frazier. Yeah, let's see him too. He's nasty. Okay. Now we got these other guys that came in. We drafted. They're good, solid. Michigan, solid. You know what I'm saying? We paid old boy, the black dude. Let's see what this line now could be. It was B-ish at times, and then when we was losing, it was C-ish. So I'm expecting growth with that, right? With those teams, and having a quarterback of a presence like Aaron Rodgers basically fills in the little cracks and crevices, dots the I's and T's, or which they did suffer sometimes with the penalties and everything like that, offsets and holdings.
Listen, man, I believe the Steelers lost. They lost to me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this whole
you the only one that really
wait. Let him explain himself, because he's going to reveal the crap. Go ahead.
All right. So this is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the fact that we got an Aaron Rodgers, because everybody was against the Aaron Rodgers shit. I wasn't. Like, I actually like the fact of that. But dog, Darius Slay and all these old ass niggas, bro. These niggas is old as hell.
You can't.
Bro,
The
you
young
gotta
dudes is
have
What
veterinary
are
the
they
young
things,
doing?
or
dudes
you're
is
gonna have issues.
contract.
That's why George Pickens was an issue, because there wasn't no niggas, that some real niggas with real dicks, pods, letting it hang. Like, this is how you do it, little young bull. You know what I'm saying? This is how you do it. This is how you move. This is how, where you get this at. This is where the shorties go at this. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got this extra film. Check it out. Hey, you know that little push that you did when you grab it? Yo, you got a slingshot with the wrist and let it go, and then just, you know what I'm saying, poke them right there under the arm. You're going to get away with it. Like, there's
Oh
tricks in
no,
this
he's
trade and
crazy.
shit.
Right.
That's what I'm
Do
saying.
do
We
do
got
do
some
you know
young
what was
corners.
like?
We got some young corners that are all pro elite type vibe. Why would you not want him to be around
So
people that
I
he
got
looked up
you.
to, that's a little bit older than him? You know what I'm saying? Which is 10 years older, right? That's the next
Yo,
generation.
you
So
give
guess
up
what?
Minka Fitzpatrick for Jalen Ramsey, bro.
And
Yes,
John Smith.
a champion, a champion.
And
Okay,
John
let's
Smith.
understand what was going on. The owner and him fell out. I put that on my gram too. Like, they fell out, bro. They was already like last
Rooney and
season. He was about to get
Fitzpatrick?
traded at the deadline. Hold on. He was about to be traded at the deadline last year. So then they just
Oh,
came like, they just
So
came
look,
simple
no.
off season,
So,
like, yo, we gonna
oh,
handle
do,
that's
this, that, and
crazy.
that.
wait. Do y'all remember last year? Do y'all remember last year when they had reports of they interview players and they would say,
Big
"Hey,
homie, Big
what up? What
LeBaron,
up?"
what's up, boy?
What's happening with you?
Hold on. Let me do a
My birthday, my brother.
Hey, yo, let's do a correct introduction, man. First of all, this is another one of my brothers, man, like a big brother, like a
What up? What up?
OG.
What up? What up? What up?
Knew me since I was like 3 years old. You know what I'm saying? My
Fact
big
though,
homie
fact though,
LeBaron.
fact though, talk.
Nah, real shit. Hey, shout out to my big bro LeBaron, man. Clap it up for him.
Appreciate
Everybody
you.
clap it up
Appreciate you.
for him, man.
Appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you. I hear
Jabo
y'all.
alumni in the house.
I hear y'all. I hear y'all good brothers on here talking a little bit, man.
Nah, facts
Yeah,
though.
man.
So look though, let me put you on Najee Harris, right? Well, first with Minka. Minka, those reports are saying that, hey, I mean, when one person don't do their job, that's when stuff happens. Remember those reports that were talking about that last year? They were talking about
Yeah.
Minka. He was
Yep.
freestyling back there at free safety.
Yes, he was. That's what I was telling you. The parts that they
That's
were
what was
breaking
happening.
down.
They
were breaking
didn't
down on
want to put
NFL
him on
Live.
blast like that. We thinking it's GP. No, they were talking about Minka. He would call the defense, but then he would break it off to follow his hunch.
He
And it would
thought
be
he
wrong.
was fucking Palomala. You're not Palomala,
That's
my
what
nigga.
he
You was
thought.
nice,
That's
but
what
you're
he
not
thought.
Palomala.
He thought he was true.
Hey, Baron, what's your thoughts on this Minka trade, man?
I feel like when the Steelers got Minka from the Dolphins initially, I feel like we got out on the Dolphins.
Facts.
We
I
did.
thought that too.
Now,
We did.
now I feel like at this point in both of their careers, right now,
Yes.
I'm taking Jalen Ramsey. He's going to come to Pittsburgh
Yep.
with his chip on his shoulder.
Swagger. Yep. Exactly.
He's going to bring the excitement. You know, he gets pissed and he gets into it a lot in the season in games. You know, immediately he posted. I don't know if y'all seen, but he posted. I'm on that Bleacher Report shit, so I follow him. So when he posted about his trade itself,
Yeah. The Pittsburgh Steelers with the Ramel Blunt theme shit. Yeah.
Well, he tagged T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Flowers. He tagged all the dogs.
Oh, he's talking crazy already.
So
I love it.
what I'm talking about.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I love that shit.
I feel like football IQ. I feel like I would give them both an A+. Athleticism, Jalen Ramsey, bro, he's just special, bro.
Yeah,
He's
different. He's different.
Since
Is he-
sports.
Hey, Animal, your daughter's in the back just dancing like Beyonce. Letting you know.
I see people saying, I see people saying that he's washed.
Nah, he's not washed.
He's not.
He's only 30 years old. People,
He's only 30.
He's
Just
only
turned
30, and dude just got a $1.5 million raise, but he's about to come up there. Hey, look, just for the fact when I seen him tag them dudes, that's him saying, nigga, like I'm here. I'm here. Like, let's go. Because he know his job. And just like Chave said earlier, I heard Chave say some shit that was like super key to me. JPJ, Joey Porter Jr., Darius Slay, and Ramsey all back there floating around. Well, JPJ's the one that's really going to get the best advantage of all of this. He's going to get to learn from 2 Hall of Famers.
That's right.
And he got to learn from Pat Peterson. People, you know what I'm saying? He got
did.
to learn
Of course,
from him.
this is part of development.
Yeah.
So this batch like, this year, I would take this over last year's batch. That's what I'm saying.
That's like getting taught how to rap by
I'm taking
Jay-Z and Eminem.
The Pat Peterson that we got though, we getting a better version. We get a better version of Jalen Ramsey.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Now, hold on. $1 million question. I got to ask everybody. Since Minka is on the chopping block, what's gonna happen with this TJ Watt thing?
Yeah, like I told you, they save money.
They think he's gonna get sad. Me, I'm at the point right now. I'm like, hey yo, trade him, give me Scary Terry. I'm on that right now.
You would trade TJ Watt for Scary Terry, bro?
Yep.
No. They shut that shit down. You talking about the Washington?
He want 42 million a year.
They shut that shit down, bro. They came out and said, nah, we're not doing that. So listen, the money that they just saved with Minka Fitzpatrick, they saved like $25 million total with incentives and everything. 15 base. They're going to give an extension to TJ, part of what they're going to give him.
TJ's definitely getting signed, and that's why they did that with Minka, and that's how they gave Ramsey that extra $1.5 million. That's how
they gave him like 1 point. Yeah.
So y'all don't think he's going anywhere then?
Hold up though. No, what Bub said made a lot of fucking sense to me for real. Because
it's like when somebody agree with him, yeah.
It's like this nigga TJ, you know, this nigga running around, he a little bit. I think TJ, man, he one injury away from being done.
Facts. That's what I'm yelling. Man, we already got the best years out of him. Like
the last time they held out, what happened? 4th game, gone. He was in Hansfield doing laps in the corner. Like, how you gonna do laps from the 5-yard line to the goal line? How you gonna run laps like that? He did that for 4 weeks. Didn't play one preseason game. Get out there, he's gonna do something, homie. Hey, my ACL. I pulled a Halliburton. Like, come on, man.
Wow.
No, but like the thing is, that's just getting on my nerves. Like, yo, like, okay, I get it. But don't be like, I'm holding out and putting up peace signs and Instagrams. Like, dude, just do it. If you're going to do it or don't. Do it quietly. Negotiate. Get your bread. I ain't mad. Nobody getting their bread.
He want to get more money than fucking Myles Garrett. That's what this shit gets down to.
He's trying to get 42 million.
He's
not going to happen. Yeah.
He's not getting Myles, not from Pittsburgh. If he was on Dallas, they'd have gave him 22 million. Yeah, he ain't getting this money from the Steelers. Not at this point.
Hey, Baron, would you trade TJ for Micah Parsons?
I would, because he's way younger.
Yeah.
The age, okay. The age, yeah.
Hold up.
And he's a Penn State alum.
Yo, I would still need picks for this nigga. Like,
hold on. Let me give y'all Let me give y'all the stats. And Google's a motherfucker from Lying and Flying.
All right.
Micah Parsons has more sacks than T.J. Watt and Miles Sanders at this point in his
Oh,
career.
Miles
Miles
Garrett.
Garrett.
Miles
Yeah,
Garrett.
Miles
in his
Garrett.
career.
Than Miles Garrett. More than Miles Garrett and T.J. Watt.
You
Google's a
saying the last 4
motherfucker.
years. You saying the last 4 years, yeah.
Since he's
Now,
been in
now,
the
look, now,
since
add
he's
this.
been in the
Add tackles
NFL,
for loss,
since
add
he's
Yeah.
forced
been in
fumbles.
the since he's been in the NFL, he's had more sacks at the
But what
point
about
when at the
tackles for loss and forced fumbles?
well, TJ Watts and right now to me the best dude is
He does
Miles.
that more. He does more of that than I did sack right now. Right now, he does fumbles and loss for tackles for loss more than he does sacks now in his part of his career. That's what I like. That's
And
why I'm
I'm
like,
okay with
yo,
that. I'm great with that.
give this nigga like 4 more years. Give
Now
this nigga like 85 mil, and that'll
now
be that. He's not getting 140.
let's say they was the same age. And they was both, 28 now. I'm taking TJ Watt all day
TJ
over.
got a
Yeah.
B point. He got a defensive player of the year and should have had two others. So
But at this point, I'm going. Micah's younger. I'm taking the. NFL's a young man's game, man.
okay, this year, you got 1 year. Who you taking? Right?
Yep.
It's hey, next year there'll be no more NFL. There is no future. There is
Miles.
no tomorrow.
I'm
Who you
taking
take?
Miles. I'm taking
Not
Miles.
for long.
I'm taking Miles Garrett over anybody. If there's one, if I get
Yeah,
1 year
he's starting to peak. He's starting
at
to
at
peak. He's about to be a
at that
problem, bro.
position, I'm taking Miles right now.
Yeah, he's looking like he's starting to get into his prime because he be just grabbing people's forearms and just taking them off of them, grabbing them, and then throwing them and then just sacking the quarterback, bro. So he's like on some like he's on some Aaron Donald type shit right now. I don't know how long that's going to last, but as long as he's healthy, I can see a stretch for him. He's going to be a problem the next 2-3 years.
As
You know what I'm
long as he's
saying?
healthy.
Where TJ now is all he needs is the championship. He's a Hall of Famer.
I mean,
Oh,
but then you can then to me, bro, stats just tell the story, man. Like, in that 23 season when TJ Watt had 19 sacks, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
Should have had 20. It should have been 20.
But then it's like Miles turns around and dropped 22. So it's like it's
But once again, look at the other stats: tackles for loss, forced fumbles,
Yeah,
even touchdowns.
he like the last 2 years, like he's been on fire with that. We've scored more touchdowns now with the defense. That's why I'm excited about the defense. We got two corners that will take it to the fucking house.
That's
And
right.
I'm trying to tell you, we gonna get more touchdowns. I
They're
said that.
playing
I
man.
told
Hey,
Jake
yo,
the other day.
they're going to play
I told
man
Jake the
more
other day.
man this year than we've seen in a long time, and they're going to give the D line more time to pass rush, and you can't block TJ and people still want Highsmith. You can't block TJ and Highsmith for that long.
Listen, do you know who the number one? Do y'all know who the number one defensive lineman in the NFL was last year?
The defensive line.
Dude from the Bengals, Trey Hendricks.
The number one defensive lineman in the NFL last year.
Lineman. Dude from Philly.
From Philly, you say?
Georgia.
You said
I
dude
thought
from
it was Trey. Was it Trey Hendricks? Trey Hendrickson from Cincy?
Trey Hendrickson, you're saying.
Yeah.
Y'all could Google this from Lion and Flying. Hayward, 93 percentile for stock. Hey, listen, he had his best season. Chave earlier.
Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah.
I thought you was going to say that. I thought you were going to say that earlier.
I forgot about it because with the championship and
I'm sitting there as we're sitting here. I'm sitting here looking this shit up right now, and Cam Hayward rated at 93%, is the NFL's #1 interior lineman.
That's why. Well, that's why we are rated the #1 D line right now going into the season. That's part of the reason.
Do you understand us having Cam Hayward, bringing in this kid Jack Sawyer? Now,
hey yo, he's a monster, yo.
That's why I said the line. We didn't even get to the middle linebackers. The middle linebackers, we got like 7 of them.
Bro, our linebackers are freaks of natures, bro.
Crazy. Yes, they're crazy. They're animals.
And I think our best linebacker. Is what's his name, man?
You talking about in the middle? The young.
Yeah, you talking about middle.
Wilson.
Not
Wilson.
Patrick.
Who? Wilson.
Hold on.
No,
Pat
Wilson.
Queen?
He's talking about North Carolina State.
You
Wilson, number 41, Jake's number. No, Pat Queen's good.
Patrick Queen, he's
Pro
good.
Bowler.
But I think Wilson's more talented than Queen.
Yeah. But I do want to see Queen this year. Injury free. Last year he played with a lot of injuries. If y'all saw, sometimes he get up, he be like, he played with a lot of injury. Like he broke like a pelvis bone or some shit like that.
But also it was his first year in our defense. So as you can see, towards the end of the year, he started getting better. So this year, I expect him to be way more fluid and not look lost and getting trapped in blocks. I expect him to be a lot better this year.
Yes, exactly.
And don't get it fucked up. He didn't have a bad year. He had 129.
No, he had
Right.
I mean,
they had some bad moments collectively.
Dallas game, Ravens.
Football, you gonna have it.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It's the game.
They've had some bad moments collectively up the middle because I don't care who you are. If your front linemen as a linebacker aren't holding their gaps, you're going to get overwhelmed by these big dudes. These mugs is 310, and they can run like a 4.7.
Hey, and Alex Highsmith is a fucking killer.
A monster. He's a monster.
He's our best defender.
Hey, Nick Herbig's a head busser.
Straight head busser. Yeah, ringing the bell quick. So
that's what I'm saying.
So are we all in agreement that they need to just
best defense in the NFL next season in Pittsburgh? Yes, we're in agreement. Yes.
They're going to play a lot more zone with two deep safeties. Zone underneath. The nickel pack is going to be crazy.
With the nickel pack and the robber. The robber. The stun blitz and the robber.
Hey, listen to this real quick. The nickel package. The backfield's going to be Slay, Ramsey, JPJ. Who's our other dude? Elliott, and Elliott. Okay, them 5.
Bishop by safety.
Yeah.
And then you going to have
Elliott Ball.
TJ Watt. Do y'all know that dude that we drafted first round at 21st?
Tell him.
Dude tore Mike tore his shoulder. If he wouldn't have tore his shoulder, bro, dude would have won top 5.
Yup.
Damn.
He would have.
Definitely. That's what I was saying. We got a steal in the draft. Our draft wasn't as good as the Giants with fucking Carter and getting fucking Dort for fucking Neighbors. Hey, here's an alert, guys. I want to get off that. Neighbors is taking over. It's not going to be Chase no more. And I love Chase and Jefferson. Remember when I said this? Neighbors.
So do y'all think we should get rid of TJ Watt or keep him?
No, I got to keep him. We're all tipped in right now, bro.
Back to this
keep him if you can. Like, if not.
Yo, you know what? Hey, Baron, you know what I'm really swole about? That we only got one good wide receiver, yo. That shit's making me mad, bro.
No, we got some young studs. Wilson's back. We got some people, bro. Don't worry.
Like, yo,
now. Are you saying that the Steelers should have signed
Romeo
Yeah.
Dobbs visiting Pittsburgh Monday.
Hey, yo, I'm with that. Romeo Duck, I'm with that.
But we have enough picks to trade for him. We can just trade picks for him. We don't need to trade a player. Picks is good
We're
enough for
going to get
Romeo Dobbs.
another receiver, man.
He's going to be a 4th round and $4 million. He's going to be. We going to get
Yeah,
him.
that's it. That's it.
But he's a killer though.
Yeah,
Yep.
Hey, yo, there has been a couple games where this nigga dropped a 150 bucket on niggas, yo. For real.
No, he did, but he made it up. He made it up when he did. He did that on Sunday Night Football.
I don't want to get rid of TJ Watt, bro. I want to keep TJ.
Yeah, got to keep TJ at this point.
I want him.
I still need a second receiver, bro. I still need it. I need it. I
want TJ to sign a deal, but a 2-year deal.
Yeah, that's all. Okay, you said it 4, not 2. Okay, I'd say 3, 4, but I give you that too, because you got one more, so that's 3.
Hey, look, because 4 years from now we're gonna earn $27 million, and this nigga's gonna be shit in the bed in 4 years. Not 4 years. Not 4 years from now.
So how old is TJ right now? He got to be 30, 31.
No, he'll be. He's like the same age as Ramsey, I think.
Yeah, he's 30.
Yeah, so
but that position different than cornerback. That position is different for real.
So you think only 2 years, huh, Bear?
I would love to keep TJ Watt 2 seasons. After that, I think we're paying a lot of money for half of the output.
Hey, don't forget what he did in the playoff game. He went donut.
He do.
He went donut. No tackles, no sacks. He went donut. You cannot be the $41, $42 million guy a year and pitch a donut in the playoff game against your division rival.
I'm not saying don't pay him. I want to pay him, but I just don't want to pay him like Myles Garrett. And I know he feel like he deserves that too, and he does. TJ really do for real, man. He really should retire a Steeler. But
he's a Steeler. He should retire
when you 30, you pay him for what they're going to do, not for what they did. He already got paid for what he did. He got paid in 2021. He got that big contract in 2021.
Handsomely. He got paid handsomely.
So he got paid for what he did. Now, what he will do will be less than what he did. So he did not deserve an extended contract of more money. Bring it down a little bit. But he ain't gonna go for it. We're gonna overpay for him. We can though. We can afford it, but we're gonna overpay for him. Fact.
With that big trade, we have enough to do it.
Yeah, we got the money. We got the money. We good, but we're going to overpay for him. Because he's not going to be the D-boy no more. He's not going to be the defensive player of the year anymore.
Boy, this is the thing.
For that.
This is the thing.
We paid for defensive player of the year. We get $112 million. We paid for that.
We don't need him to be the defensive player of the year no more.
No,
why we don't pay him like it?
But what he is going to do is still get 13, 14, 15 sacks.
That's easy.
He will. And that does not deserve Myles Garrett money. We're going to overpay for his production.
Hey, Bob, yo, you shout out, yo. How don't that deserve Myles Garrett money?
Because Myles Garrett is going to get like 19 sacks. He's going to get 18, 19 sacks. If you're going to get 14 sacks, guess what? Hey, like Heisman's getting 14 sacks. He's getting 12 sacks. I'm not paying him.
Highsmith's a killer too. He going to want some bread after next year too.
And he going to get it. And they're going to pay him his worth. Right now we're going to overpay for TJ because he's not going to give us
that goes back to what I said. It's a young man's game, yo. That's what he's saying. If we pay him for that 4-year contract, I agree with his third and fourth year is going to be it's going to be a
Titty.
drop off.
Titty. It's going to be titty. So I agree.
You see what I'm saying?
But again, we need. Are we in agreement that we need more weapons on offense?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we need one more receiver.
Yeah,
But don't
we need
sleep
number
on
two.
the rookie. The rookie, listen, this is what the bus just said about this rookie. Listen, this rookie had 1,700 rushing yards. This
Oh,
guy,
no sleeping him at all.
third
No sleep.
best running back in the whole draft and the combine. This guy is 6'2", 225, and he looks like, dare I say it, bad.
And he already played in the black and gold at Iowa, baby.
Exactly. You looking like exactly. So your boy Bus said and you know how the Bus is. He's like he has a chance to be special.
Oh,
But
listen, I think he's going to be great, but we need a receiver though. I think Jalen
Keenan
Warren
Allen
or
just got
George
signed.
Johnson
Keenan
will be
Allen,
great replacement for Najee Harris. Great
yeah. Well,
replacement for him.
Keenan Allen that I wanted just got signed to the Giants.
I ain't
Fuck.
gonna lie though. I'm gonna keep it a whole football.
Keenan said he wasn't fucking with Pittsburgh though.
Yeah, he hates us, but us beat. That's from all them years beating them, and they finally beat us at the end of Ben Square.
He got to have 1,000 yards this season, though.
Oh no, that rookie is about to break all the records. I think he's going to break all the records.
Hold on. I think y'all
that's heavy. That's heavy.
A Bub and bro. I think y'all's misunderstanding what the Steelers are going to do this season. This is my opinion, but I feel like I hear everybody saying we need Scary Terry, we need Keenan Allen, we need another receiver. Listen, we have Arthur Smith, okay? His best offensive season ever that he's had is offensive coordinator was at the Tennessee
Atlanta. Oh, the Titans. Oh, yeah.
Tennessee Titans. He had Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Okay. He won 12 games.
Chris Humphrey.
No. Yeah, with old boy, Vrabel. I remember.
Brown too.
AJ Brown.
So this is what I'm saying. Let me cook real quick.
Go ahead.
Do your thing.
People saying, "Oh, we got Aaron Rodgers. We need him to we don't need him to throw. We don't need this to be AR-15. We don't need this to be the nigga that threw for 6,000 yards. We need him to throw for 3,500. We trying to run.
That's all we need.
Listen, we're trying to get back to Steelers football. We're trying to run the ball.
Yes.
Okay. If Aaron Rodgers throws 30 touchdowns last season,
30. That's all.
He threw for 28. He was 28 and 11 last season. He was.
That's what I was saying.
Hey, listen, and he had 3,800 passing yards. He had 3,800 passing.
38.
Yes, he almost got 4,000.
He had more than Adams. He had more than Josh. Yes, than Josh Allen.
Yeah, he had more and more.
Yes.
Came back, beat the Chargers.
We need him. We need him to throw for 30 touchdowns. Then our running back. Don't sleep while we did this pick. The pick just was not for Jalen Ramsey. We wanted John. He's a wide receiver, tight end. Dude's nice as fuck for real.
That's what we were saying. We were saying
So everybody is like, "Where's the next receiver?" He's low key the tight end.
He almost had 1,000 yards in receiving. He had like 700.
He's gonna be like the Antonio Gates, the Gonzalez dude. Almost had a ban every season.
Yo, I just look at John Smith shit just now. This nigga had 884 last season.
Yes, I said that.
Everybody keeps asking. Everybody, let me tell you what we're going into the season with. I'm hearing there's talks of us getting a receiver. I don't know if we can afford Scary Terry without the trade. Without the trade,
No.
we can afford him.
Right.
But with the trade, and I don't think we're trading TJ. I don't.
We're
So
not trading.
so let's say we go into the season
The
They
with him.
shopping him
Washington
though.
football
They
team.
are shopping him. They are shopping TJ.
DK Metcalf, Austin, Roman Wilson,
Mhm.
John New playing the tight end,
Yeah,
Jackson.
tell him Roman New Wilson, Michigan, missed the whole last year.
Hey, listen, I know
Champion.
y'all might not know. I don't know if y'all know about Roman, but he's basically like a Wes Welker kind of.
Wes Welker, bro, he's nasty. He's mid.
He should have 115 receptions for real. He's a dog for real.
Yo,
But
even better, bro. The dude from Georgia, that plays Bear for the Raiders. That white boy. That Creole white boy.
Brock Bowers.
Yeah, nasty. He's like that. He's like that, bro. He's like that.
So I'm thinking John New's really for Aaron Rodgers, bro. Who we only need him to dink and dunk. Get us up the field, man. You got to realize, last year we won 10 games, right?
Yeah.
114.
With Justin fucking Fields and Russell fucking Wilson, bro. With a horrible O-line, okay? And did our defense have
And an even worse secondary.
Did our defense?
No, hey, yo. Yeah, let Barry finish. But after you finish, I got a question for you, Animal.
All right.
So I really feel like what we need Aaron Rodgers to do, we don't need him to be superstar. That's what people's not understanding. There's a plan put together for old head so that this motherfucker throws the ball 25 times. He's not throwing 45 times a game. He's not going to do that. We going to run the ball, and I think the team we got right now, yo, I think we can compete with Baltimore because our defense is just so impressive, man.
Contender sleeper.
And if we get Scary Terry, we might be fucking around in a bowl game or some shit. That's how shit work out here. Pittsburgh, motherfucker, will be in the Super Bowl, bringing all these motherfuckers in, and these motherfuckers
Debo's not playing this year, bro. He balling. He showed up to all the OT. He looked like old Debo, like Scary Terry's like looking like. Remember, Scary Terry been that dude for the last 5 years, but Debo was the other one. They came out the same draft, I do believe.
Yeah. So Animal. And so this is the question I have for you, right?
All right.
What about the Steelers O-line? I want you to give me your hypothesis, your thoughts on our O-line.
Was hurt last year. Remember, they were hurt last year.
Hey, yo, man, my biggest fear.
And rookie.
My biggest fear is what's his name, yo? But he's going back to his original side. So
Rodgers Jones.
Broderick Jones, he's going back to his original side. So I'm thinking he's gonna be. I mean, I don't know though. I don't know.
You got Jones, you got Frazier, you got the kid that was out with the
hold on. Hey, yo,
that was from Washington.
Monster, yo.
So Ben,
he's
a
monster.
The kid that was from Washington that went against the D-line that we drafted this year. Washington has
yo, what I say? What I say?
No. I think again. I think our O-line. When you get a chance to block for an NFL legend like Aaron Rodgers, I think these motherfuckers is going to be willing to die for him this year, bro.
That's what I said. He's going to command him.
Y'all missing one thing. You're missing one thing that we do not have.
Hey, yo, that Daniel was significant, yo. That Daniel, I'm telling you.
Huh?
Listen, this is the thing y'all missing that is very significant about our O-line.
What is that, Bob?
Depth. We have no depth. Because what happened last year?
We got depth now.
Right tackle got hurt. Right guard got hurt.
Hold on, Che. We don't have no depth, Che. I don't know what you're talking about. We don't
Yo,
got no
bro,
depth.
all the
Right, like a
line last year was hurt. There was 3 people, and the one we picked up was 4 people hurt.
I think
That's
Central
right.
was out
They
there like a
were
rookie
hurt.
by
And,
himself.
if they get hurt this year, because they're now starters now, and there are people that we don't have anymore. We lost 2
picked up,
starters. We lost
and
2 starters. So
Yeah,
now
know 2 linemen we
we
picked up.
need depth. We
We
need
got
depth on our O line, and
the draft.
that's one of
The
the
draft.
issues.
We got the draft. You don't know who we got? We got the kid from wasn't it? We got a
You
kid from
tell me
Georgia, and then
you
we
told
got
me
the
we got a
guy
kid.
from
You tell me for Aaron Rodgers, we have a first-year rookie.
From where, Che? From where? Come on, help me out, baby.
I need a versatile swing guard and tackle as backups. I don't want somebody just trying out that just start the game.
We got the guard that won the championship in Georgia, and then we got the other kid that won the championship with Harborough in Michigan.
Hey, fellas, this is the thing.
Those are kids blocking for a
Can't
legend.
have it all.
Last time they did that, we had a freaking dude that was snapping over mugs. Vince last year. What was dude's name? Vince last year. They got the rookie starting at center. I don't want no rookie on my I don't want no rookie on my Hall of Fame quarterback. Give me some veterans as backups, not no rookie. I can't remember dude's name for nothing.
You talking about the rookie that got traded to the Texans? Is that who you talking about?
I don't know where he got traded to. I just know they been a disservice by when Pouncey left. They brought this bum rookie in here to be the NFL Hall of Famers snapper. That's crazy as heck to me. How you gonna do that? You have Hall of Fame a bad man, Aaron Rodgers, and I don't want no rookies as a backup. Say, oh, he's the emergency. No. Give me a swing tackle, a veteran that's been there from either from free agency or someone's gonna get cut.
Broderick Jones don't need to play that side, yo. He got an injured rotator cuff, bro. He don't need to be doing that.
He need to be on the left side. Left side. I don't care.
His right side bad, bro.
But that's the reason. Fauteuil was a better right tackle, and if Fauteuil didn't get hurt, Broderick would have been at left. But there's no depth after them. Who's next?
Is he back from injury?
Yes, he's at right tackle.
We're good then. Hey yo, Baron Wright.
We're good with the starters, not with the depth.
Yeah, we got the depth. We got the guy from Philly. Another Philly guy. We got another guy in the draft, not the draft, but he was he got traded. We got some vet. Got the dude from Buffalo, I do believe. Buffalo or Jets? I can't remember. He was like a first round. Huh?
It was the Jets.
Yeah, it was like I said, a lineman. So we got some of the vets that came in, and there's going to be more that's going to be coming in. I'm just saying, like,
we're all missing one important piece, yo. We're missing one important piece. Nobody has ever talked about this. Yo, Kenneth Gainwell, bro, this nigga is a slasher, bro. Hey, Bub, don't roll your eyes, bro. Look at that nigga's game film, bro. Like real shit.
Hey, bro, Kenneth Gainwell's in his 27th year, man. I really want, dude. I really feel like Kenneth. Hey, look, Kenneth Gainwell. They need to put that nigga on a Greyhound and just let him keep going south until the bus can't drive no more.
I was upset. I was pissed off and they got him. I'm like, Nick Chubb's available. Why you can't get his Gainwell?
The boy from DC was available. The boy from the Chargers was available. I'm like,
Kenneth Gainwell can catch though. He can catch, bro. He can catch.
He can catch. He can, bro. But I've been watching this. I've been watching this nigga catch since the '92 Madden, bro. Like straight.
Hey,
I've been watching this nigga catch. Like
I
what?
could have swore I heard, boom, he's on his back. I could have swore I heard that when he was playing one day.
Hey, but listen though, with the Pittsburgh fans, this one thing with Steeler fans, man, we all want everything. We can't have quarterbacks and running backs and receivers and D backs and linebackers and offense. It takes a long time to build that puzzle, and we're really in our motherfucking 6-year rebuilding phase. And
a 6-year rebuilding phase. That's crazy.
That was supposed to be a revamp, but it became a rebuild.
Hey, bro, tell me who our last 5 quarterbacks was, bro.
Hey, we retooling, not rebuilding. We retooling, okay? Retooling.
We ain't won a playoff game in 11 years.
Look,
And that's what we rebuilt. We retooling.
Mitchell Trubisky as the quarterback, bro, you're in a rebuild.
Hey, we were he was the poet. And we were hoodwinked. We were bamboozled.
We got a quarterback. Okay? Trust me, this guy's on it, bro. This Will Howard guy. Listen, after he lost to Oregon, right?
He's nice. Will's nice.
Yeah, he did not lose again in those epic games against Notre Dame and Penn State. Like, yo, bro, he won the whole championship. He didn't lose.
Will's nice. Will is nice.
But he also had 2 receivers that went in the first round, and he had an O-line that went in the first and second round. He had elite company with him. Let's see how he operates when everyone's elite.
Well, this Omar Khan Steelers, this is the new Steelers. So I think as the future goes, we're going to continue. Look how much money we just spent, bro. Look how much better our team is this season. Just one off season. If you have to grade, if I had to grade the Steelers last year, on 1 to 100, I would say that the Steelers, they won 10 games. So I would say that they went to the playoffs but didn't win. To me, that's like the 11th year in a row without winning a playoff game. To me, I would say that the Steelers underachieved like a motherfucker. But that team was so much more horrible. Our team is so much better now.
They underachieved.
Absolutely.
And
that goes
with a horrible O-line. They underachieved.
That's from a Pittsburgh.
They underachieved. When your starter was hurt in the first 6 games, underachievement. When you have a running back that can't read a Dr. Seuss book, let alone a whole, underachieved.
Listen. All that shit sounds good.
They achieved their level. This is one of the first years that they achieved their level. They didn't overachieve. They achieved their level. 10 games, a playoff game, and lose. That was their level last year. That was their ceiling last year. And that was that was the expectation. Remember preseason, though. Hold on. Remember preseason.
So you just want your team to win. Playoff wins don't matter.
Hold on, wait. Preseason, right? Most people, analysts, they said the Steelers are winning 7 games, 6 games, 5 games, and they went over that and went to the playoffs. They lost. So according to the nation, they overachieved. According to me, they achieved their level.
Me recollecting, I can't remember nobody ever saying we was going to win 5, 6, or 7 games. Not the Steelers.
Man.
Never.
First of all,
no. You just talk. Let me talk. That's cap. First of all, I never remember 5, 6, 7 games. We never even done that. We never even done that in 20 years. What are you talking about? 20 years.
They said it. I'm going to send you some clips.
Second of all, they achieved their 11th season in a row losing a playoff game. So you underachieve when my team status is Super Bowl or bust. I don't know what you thinking. Maybe you want to win 6 games and go home.
Facts. I agree.
But a dude like me, no, hold on. A guy like me, I want to win every playoff game. If you don't win one, you can't even get to the next level. It's win or go home at that point. So why would I say that they overachieved? Again, I never heard nobody say the Steelers were going to win 5, 6, or 7. I'm on this shit.
They
And
definitely said that.
Okay,
can you have a Thanksgiving
did
dinner with the
analysts ever say the
Bugs, let
Steelers
me
were going to win 5, 6? I got Google in the background. Let me ask my bitch.
Colin,
Okay, no, because that's cap. That's cap right
It's
there.
not. It's not. It's
I'm a real live Pittsburgh Steelers analyst.
he was talk shit. It was somebody on Fox, bro.
Who said?
Colin heard the herd.
I'll be right back.
All right. So Colin, what I'm talking about is Colin the herd. We had the hardest schedule when we played Washington, the Eagles, the Chiefs, Bungles twice, the Ravens twice, Browns twice, and the Chargers. That was the hardest schedule of last year. So people was thinking that we was just going to just poke out right there. He was like, good luck. He said, Mike Tomlin will have a losing season. So I don't know if it was 5 or 6. He was going to have a losing season.
Man, that came from Colin Cowherd, freaking Acho, got darn so many people, man. So many people said the Steelers gonna have, like, they looked at the roster, right, and was like, nah, they ain't gonna do it. Look at their division. They were saying that all the whole time. Hey, yo, it was the expectation. You can't. It's the expectation. You look at the roster. Look, you look at your fridge, and if you got pigeon in there, you can't say you have let's make a Thanksgiving dinner. Not with a pigeon. When you don't got no horses to run the race, like you don't got the horses to run the race, you only got it. That's it. And that's what they were saying. The expectation, of course, as a fan, I want them to win the Super Bowl every single year. Every year, I want you to win as a fan. But if you look at it objectively, they've not had the talent to do so.
As
the expectations ain't
organization.
Say again?
As a fan, as a coach, as an organization, you don't expect to win 8 games.
No, you expect. Hey, yo, they won a camp. Hey, we winning it all. If we play our best, you can't beat us. But we looking at this from the outside like, yeah, they ain't gonna win all them games. So I think they met your expectation. Me as a fan, I'm like, nah, they ain't gonna have a losing season because Mike Tomlin never had a losing season. But the national analysts are saying that, so the expectations for them were low. Our expectations is high. We've been spoiled. We like, yo, we need to win playoff games and championships and beat the Ravens twice.
They've been, bro, because we had somebody that, bro, was one of the best, man. We was spoiled, man, for 20 years.
Who?
Big Ben.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant Mike Tomlin.
No.
He's one of the best. He's going to Hall of Fame. If he's tired today, he's going to Hall of Fame. Call what you want.
A lot of Mike Tomlin's tendencies that maybe got him out the rank. That's how good Ben was.
Real question. If y'all was Omar Khan, right, and y'all had to pick a number 2 receiver right now, who would it be?
You're saying signed or not signed? You just saying like a name?
Anybody. You got 2 second-round picks. You got 2 of them.
You're talking about making a trade for somebody.
2 first rounders. Jefferson's 2 first rounders. All right. So hold on. 2 second. Diggs, shut up. Fuck out of here, Diggs.
Who?
Diggs,
bro. Ain't no way. I'm not getting Diggs. No.
You for two second rounders. The other guy would be 2 first rounders.
Right.
Hold on. Are we talking about The nigga that was just on the boat giving bitches fake weed. Stephon
Yeah,
Diggs.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Hey, he said if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That's right.
Y'all think y'all don't think he's on the decline?
He said
He is
two
on
seconds.
decline.
Super on the
Stephon Diggs is not what he used to be.
Yeah, that's why he would be
Look,
number
I
2.
give you one
To
name.
Metcalf.
I give you one name. Hold on, I give you one name. Give me Chris Olave.
Nah,
Yeah, hey, yo,
I'm good.
if you break wind, he's gonna sprain his ankle.
I'm good. He's always hurt. He's
Hey,
always hurt.
bro.
Give me Lazard before that. Yeah, let me get the other
Yeah,
guy.
that
Look,
nigga running
Lazard.
around.
Hell no. I don't want Lazard.
At least Lazard is gonna play. Olave's not.
Get a fucking
I'll
Hail
take
Mary for the
Romeo
win.
Dobbs. Hey, I'll say what Big Bro said. I'll get Romeo Dobbs before I get Alan Lazard.
Oh, Dobbs, yeah. We already said that though. That's
Yeah,
even
for sure.
better.
Yeah, we already said that. Yeah.
Hey, let me ask y'all another question.
All right.
I was talking to one of the comrades a few times, man. We've been having a conversation about Mike Tomlin. So we start comparing his stats with the other coaches that's supposed to be top 5. The top 5 guys, man. The tuna, like Andy Reid, Belichick, all the big dogs.
No.
And we looked at the last 10 years.
Okay.
And after we looked at the last 10 years, I just don't know how he can be considered that. I feel like he keeps, to me, winning 9 and 10 games, but that's it, and you're not doing nothing else.
That's what I'm saying, Ben. He's riding the coattail of fucking.
I got one question for y'all.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
Because he asked the question. I think he should leave. Be
Hold
honest.
on. There's one more. There's one more part to it.
All right.
Good.
So I think I hear how y'all feel about the first half, but when a coach is considered, top 5, and you look at the top 5 coaches of the last decade, okay, that's an honorable time frame, right?
Yeah.
A decade, 10 years is long enough.
Yeah, Belichick winning a couple, a couple new coaches. What's his name from the Rams? A couple of new coaches, like new people.
Sean McVay. He's one of them coaches the last 10 years, but
Sean McVay, that one.
But
Sean, what's his name?
Andy Reid. Andy Reid.
But what's his name? That's in Denver now. Yeah. Sean Payton.
But Sean Payton, when we looked at wins and shit, he's like 10, 11. He ain't.
Yeah, they just bombed the last. They just got all right.
But the other guys we was talking about, what I'm saying is this. They've all won multiple Super Bowls, okay? And multiple playoff games. After you do that for a decade, how honorable is your team that when your first Super Bowl happened, you won it with the team that Bill Cowher put together?
That's what I'm saying.
But you don't want him to lose that? That don't mean crap to me because Bill Cowher lost with that same team, and then he came back and added players and then won again. So this is the other thing I want to ask, right? What one of those coaches ever went to the playoffs without an all-star or a Pro Bowler or all-pro quarterback?
Mike Tomlin.
Andy Reid had McNabb, then he had Michael Vick, who had that awesome year, and then
What about when he had Nick Foles?
Wait, hold up. When he had Nick Foles, Nick Foles won with the Eagles without him. Andy Reid wasn't there.
He left already.
He was gone. So that wasn't Nick Foles. He had Patrick Mahomes. So when you make the playoffs with a Kenny Pickett when you make the playoffs with a Mason Rudolph and a Mitchell Trubisky.
I ain't gonna let you do that. No.
Hey yo, tell me a quarterback that was less than them. That was less than them that Andy Reid took to the playoffs. Wait, hold on. I got you. Hey, Adam. Then they answer this question. What quarterback did Andy Reid have that was less than Kenny Pickett that made it to the playoffs? I'll wait.
Nick Foles.
He didn't have Nick Foles, goofball.
I would say, yeah. I don't. Did he have Alex Smith at one point?
Yeah, Alex Smith. They went to the playoffs. Alex Smith was better than Kenny Pickett.
Not at that time.
Yes, the heck he was.
No,
every time. Even when he broke his leg, he was better than Kenny Pickett.
He only lost after 2016, bro. Where Bell ran for 200 and fucking 40.
Hey, we could bring up stats on Alex Smith when he went to the playoffs. Yo, he was not that good, bro. It was
he was better than Pickett. He was just better than Pickett.
Hold on. Y'all do understand that Alex Smith is one of the most intercepted quarterbacks of all time, right?
Ooh, at that time, he was still better than Pickett.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Even when he broke his leg, he was better than Pickett.
He was the first rounder. He said when he almost lost.
Hey man, Pickett. But that's the thing though. Like Tomlin drafted Pickett.
That's all this, gentlemen.
Tomlin drafted Pickett.
Yes, he did. He cannot develop a quarterback and save his life. But he took that bum quarterback to the playoffs.
Stop it. Are amazing. Yo.
Kenny's a bum.
You are a Rudolph fanboy. Stop.
But like
Mason
Rudolph, bro.
I was like picking with you because you get so pissed off when I say Mason.
That's like saying Bobby Brister's going to the Super Bowl 5 years in a row. What the fuck? Like, come on, man. That's
hey, Mike Tom back.
Hey, yo, stop playing.
I don't like thinking with you. You get so mad. When I say Mason's name, you get so mad.
I'm rocking with
Mike Tom back.
Rocking with Mason Rudolph.
Hey, let me tell you what about Mason Rudolph, though. We got one of the best backups in the NFL.
True. No, for sure.
He is a good backup. He is
for sure.
And those 4 games is better than Kenny Pickett's whole season.
Hey, when Aaron goes down, because he's going down.
He's going down.
Yeah.
He's going down. Oh, he's going to hurt.
Hey, but listen, our defense is going to be so fucking stingy, man.
Game 6 to 8, he's gonna make the trip. He's gonna beat the Vikings in Ireland, but something's gonna happen. I get what you're saying.
On our defense,
like something's gonna happen. He's gonna miss like 2-3 weeks, but it's good. And Mason gets it, and like I said, I'm very excited because I really feel because I think the defense is going to play tremendous. I think the offense is going to be good, but it's going to be tested. So that's going to be on the part of, I do believe Will Howard will be seeing some playing time because they're like, you know what I'm saying? Like Aaron Rodgers, man, it's only a matter of time with a hit, bro. A 26, 24-year-old hit, bro. Baron, you
hey, bro,
know.
listen. He got to play against Myles Garrett twice.
He's going to destroy him.
He got to play right now. He got to play against Trey Hendrickson twice a year.
Yes, he got to play against all the guys.
I just hope that he's really taking this last season serious and he's getting in shape.
I think he is. That's why week 6 or 8, he might get a little nitpick where he might be out for 2 games or so.
People don't know how violent our division is. Our division's violent.
It's the most violent.
It is.
In the NFC East is the NFC East.
You got corners coming off the corner blitzing, bro. Like you have
that can tackle. that can tackle.
And then, oh my God, the Ravens just got Jair Alexander, bro. Oh my
That's
fucking.
why
Ramsey.
that's the only reason we got Jalen. We was trying to get him.
I wanted Zaire first before Ramsey. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna
Lamar
lie, but
Jackson got him signed over there. They was
yeah,
college teammates.
yeah, people over there, right? Yeah.
Yeah. They was at Louisville, yep.
Yeah, so that just hooked them right there.
Oh no, that's crazy.
Hey,
No,
listen.
that's the link.
Hey, listen. The Steelers is gonna be all right. We're gonna have the first, second, or third defense in the NFL, no doubt about
We're
it.
gonna score 12 to 20 touchdowns.
And we're gonna have a lot of interceptions and sacks and violent plays this year. And that 2008 Blitzburg shit might be back.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I said.
Before we get out of here, let's hear predictions on what the record's going to be. What's our record?
Tay, you go first. James, go first. What's the record going to be?
I gotta think. I'm thinking everything like right now.
I already got
all the teams that we playing. All the teams we playing. We played some motherfuckers this year, bro. They're the new motherfuckers. Besides our division.
13 wins. Defense wins it.
I just think that the defense is that great that it's going to be at its peaking time. Now it depends on what the offense does. So
13 wins.
that's what I was going to say. I was going to say 12 or 4. I'm going to say 13.
Hey, Bub, if that team won 10 games last year, this team isn't better than that one?
Oh, it's better. It's better.
I think we're 3 games better.
Yeah, I think like I was saying too, but just from this conversation and just hyping and just really putting everybody's mind together on how they see the game, that I agree. Like, yeah, we're like 2-3 games better than last year. We'll definitely have 11. 12, 13, that's going to be dependent on, like you said, these key signs of these people. Do that. Hold on. Like DJ in the forced fumble.
You think we'll win 11 games?
11. I think 11.
So everybody still plus.
I say 12 games, second in the division, and they will make it to the divisional round.
Who's first in the division this year? The Ravens or the Bengals?
Man, the Bengals did not change their defense at all. They still are Swiss cheese on D. They do no addition. So the Bengals are third in the division. It's going to be the Ravens. I don't know why people giving the Bengals so much credit when they didn't make any changes besides signing T. Higgins.
Wins the champ, so we're chasing them. I think we can still championship though. I think we can. If we can see some touches of glow, like where Aaron Rodgers did with the Jets, win like 6-7 games in a row, trying to get in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? That's when I think that if we can convert that to Steeler football, we have a great chance to win the division, win a divisional play. I don't know if we can win a championship. I don't know if we can beat Buffalo because you see the same results. I don't know if we can beat Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? Now I can say maybe with Kansas City, but Buffalo, they're going this way.
I think we have the defense to beat Buffalo. I think the defense that can contend with them because now we could play the receivers tight, and now we have a better pass rush to contain. Before we just had JPJ.
I'm talking about that motherfucker right there. Somebody need to knock his ass out. So Slinger, dudes from Ohio State, looking like fucking Eugene, what's his name? Saunders. Yo, Baron, he looking like Rob Saunders and shit. Head knocker. Oh, Baron got off. Yeah, that fucking, you know what I'm talking about, animal. Fucking Rob Saunders looking motherfucker. That nigga's a head knocker. He's gonna knock niggas the fuck out this year. I guarantee that.
Elliott gonna he gonna send people in the and protocol this year.
They're going to be out of control, bro. We're gonna win like 7 games because of these niggas. That's what I'm going to say.
Look, with the physicality of Deshaun Elliott, with the physicality of JPJ, the physicality of Jalen, the physicality of Cam and Queen, they're going to be a really, really tough defense. They're going to be knocking heads off. They're going to be putting people in protocol all season.
But like you said, short fields besides the touchdowns, we got to make sure that our red zone is good. And I think that we did address that with this, trade with Geno Smith with Washington, still developing great, right? Got the passing, the blocking down. Now development with the passing is this year. And then we got, Connor, Hayward. We got Hayward, Junior. We got like second something, right? And then we just got, that's a lot of motherfuckers, man. That's
imagine being in a red zone and you have 3 tight ends in Fairmouth. You got John and you got Washington, or you got Hayward. Imagine that you can run or pass. They can block, or they can play action release. These mugs is 6'5" and up. It's red zone should be a wrap this year. 3rd and 5 should be a wrap. It should be automatic.
In time of possession, because the rookie's going to eat. So I feel that the Steelers going to averagely score about 27 to 31 points. Defense is going to be definitely plus with a lot of that as well. But like I said, I was saying 12. Barron was making a point that, get me pumped up with saying 13. But yeah.
13. I'm not doing that. I'm not 13 and 4. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a what did Kobe say? That's a Bikram yoga stretch.
Setting the bar high. And that's definitely, you as a fan, you want to appreciate that. Because
but you like it, I love it. Like, I ain't tripping on it. I'm just saying, like,
good. Aaron Rodgers got a throwback where he's MVP, conversation. Not going to win the MVP, but he's like, second, third, whatever.
Hey, you never know. You never know. Tom Brady,
that's what I'm saying.
44 and started bombing.
This dude's off, bro. Like, that shit with your brain takes you to the next level.
Right.
Right now, what's happening? Aaron Rodgers invited everybody, the receivers and stuff like that, and tight ends to Malibu. They're all in Malibu right now. And I guarantee you, Aaron Rodgers is putting together his own offense. So when he get in that huddle, like, hey, we're doing this, forget what he said. This is what we're going through. But he's building the chemistry right now. You get the receivers and tight ends and then running back. They out in Malibu right now.
He gonna talk. Listen, he not even trust me. Like, he's gonna be just like how Ben was, bro. He's gonna be like, oh, I thought I just subverted to that. And this is a touchdown. Because he has that sixth sense like Ben. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't think much Tomlin right now. He's out of time right now. Some of the kids is going pro. One's a track star. She's about to be Olympian tryout. Hopefully make the Olympics coming up. The other one, he's about to come out for the draft. Maybe he get picked up 3rd, 4th rounder. So he's at a different part of his life where I feel like everything is like in full circle. The only thing that's missing is like a bow-out session. So to solidify him winning a championship and losing one, just like how Ben did it, that just basically washes the hand of, like, you rode the coattail, Ben how great he was. Because I
still don't agree with that. I never agreed with that, saying he won with Cowher's boys. Cowher didn't win the last year he was there, and you want him to lose? That's crazy. So it's like, no, he came in there, he coaches behind off. He had his players there. Wait, hold on. He had his players there. He put his defense in it. His defense was established, right? He changed the defense up. His stuff was established, and then it was established. He had his players in there, Ryan Clark and those guys, right?
I'm just thinking about position on the offensive side. Tomlin was with my frat, Dwight Smith, that had 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown in the Super Bowl at Tampa Bay against the Raiders. My frat from, Akron, the tips. So he was the one like Jake, like he was a blue chipper. He was like just he graduated in '97 in high school. So we '98. So he was a little bit older. So he was the one. He came actually second to Freddie Smoot in the Thorpe Award. He had 15
Oh, nice,
INTs.
nice.
He intercepted Penn State. Michael Vick. We got blown the fuck out though. I ain't gonna lie to you. We got blown the fuck out. This dude did it, bro. This dude, bro. We try to destroy this. We try to destroy this dude, right?
Nah,
Yo,
that's
bro.
great.
Got the fuck up out of there.
Fellas, let's
Right now,
sign off, man. This episode's super duper long. We
Man,
going we gonna tap back in regularly. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep this going. You know what I mean? Shout
Well,
out to Chief.
we didn't get into like more with you know what I'm saying. Of course, you know special teams is great, and we'll wrap up the Zilla talk. But you know what I'm saying. Just you know, congratulations. I want to say to your you know what I'm saying your victory against Charlie Clips. So can you
Oh
tell
man,
when the people
yeah.
when it's going to be up and where they can see it at with YouTube channel and everything.
Next week I talked to Scoop today, or no, yesterday, and he's putting it out next week and shit sometime. So I appreciate it, Chave. It's so crazy. I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a real quick story about that. Um, I was on some shit like, cause Bub knows like a lot of like the backstory of why I quit battle rap. Like a lot of people don't know why I quit battle rap. Like I really don't put myself out there like that as far as, because you know my cousin be always on me like, stop putting yourself out there, you emotional ass nigga. Talk to me. If you got a problem, talk to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So I be trying to like I be holding my emotions in, but then like you know what I mean, like with this Charlie Cliff shit, I'm like, man, what the hell am I doing this for? And I wrote up on Ed's crib, man. R.I.P. my boy Ed, man.
Oh man.
And I read his obituary, and his obituary said, man, the thing he loves to do, you know what I mean, is you know what I mean, watch football, chill with his homies, and watch battle rap. And the reason why he wanted to, and his nephew jumped in the car. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bobby, yo. His nephew jumped in the car. And he told me, he told me, yo, the reason why Ed loved battle rap so much is because you were in it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit made me cry instantly. Like, niggas can feel some type of way. I don't care how niggas feel about that. But that shit made me cry.
That's real, man.
That shit made me cry instantly. Cause it was like
he knew too, the fire too that Leroy did. You and Sonny Brasco.
Oh, facts. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, he was like, bro, Ed was like your biggest supporter. And you know who his favorite battle rapper was? I was like, who? He said, Charlie Clips. He's loving this right now. I said, for real? He was like, yeah, bro. Like, Charlie Clips is his favorite battle rapper, like, ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? And for a nigga from his neighborhood that he called a brother, you know what I'm saying? That, you know what I mean? That he know personally, like that nigga, he could walk in your crib and nobody say nothing to this nigga. Like, he could do whatever. Like, bro, like, he's smiling down on you right now, nigga. Like, if you don't go up there and do what the hell you need to do, bro, like you tarnishing his whole belief in you, bro. Man, I had to go up there and kill him, yo. I had to. Like, I ain't had no choice. Like, I was tired. Bob, no, I was tired.
Oh, you was exhausted.
Bro. I was dead tired on that battle, man. Yeah, I mean, we went to Edgewood Town Center. Yeah, I'm saying I went there for like an hour and started battling in a parking lot. Like, motherfuckers looking at me like I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? So I went back there. Charlie Clips came here playing. Got his dumb ass smoke, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he didn't take it seriously at all.
Yeah, he was just freestyling basically.
That's like, yo, how you gonna pay more attention to the hecklers than the dude in front of you? That's disrespectful.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? But no, shout out to Charlie Clips. He's supposed to be on one of these episodes. He was supposed to be on an episode tonight, but You know what I'm saying? I guess he had something to do or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? No, that's my man now. Like I fuck with Charlie. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's not nothing personal at all. I mean, I still beat him, but it's nothing personal. Like, you know what I mean? We all family at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I done fought all my cousins, like literally. So, you know what I mean? It's not like, you know what I mean? I love my people.
And he was the little one. He was the little one.
Yeah, I was little fighting all them niggas. I might have got my ass beat, but I fought. I didn't care, yo. Like,
Frank, he was a little crybaby.
hey, shit. It made me tougher now.
You're right,
baby. Now,
yes, you are, but it's okay. It's okay. Hey, grown men cry. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no punk though.
definitely ain't no punk. Like, hey, but you gotta figure, y'all niggas is 5-6 years older than me. When you're older, it doesn't seem like much. Like we're in the same era, but nigga, when you're young, that's a big ass difference.
Facts.
Nigga, so nigga, when I'm 12 getting blammed on my head by a 17, 18-year-old bub, yo, like, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna shoot you when I get older, yo. I'm gonna give you a leg warmer, yo. Like, this ain't cool, yo.
Damn, vomit.
Yeah. But you gotta figure, yo, like, you know, Chave, like, you know what I'm saying? There used to be a lot of us, because not only did I grow up on the north side, and not only did I grow up on Chasky, but I grew up on Brushton too. You know what I'm saying? Half of my childhood was on Brushton. Bub, no, by the water tower. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
the Lincoln side, not the Homewood side, the Lincoln side.
Yeah, the Lincoln side. Yes. Yeah, half of my family from Lincoln, half of my family from Homewood. So that's what I'm saying. It's like they would always say, hey, you stay on this side of Brushton. Don't go down there. Yeah, you don't go down that street right there, nigga. You go to the bottom, we got problems, bro. You know what I'm saying? But no, yo, I appreciate it. But yeah, we out of here, man. Salute. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep on doing this, man. Even if me and Bob ain't together personally, you know what I'm saying? We still going to do these little virtual things, man, because I feel like we need to bring y'all more content. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to Che for coming through. We're going to bring him on more. Shout out to Darren. We going to bring him on more.
Appreciate it. One love, man. New York. What up? Pittsburgh. I see you.
Yes, sir.
Love, niggas. We out.
All right.